he do be doing some questionable things.
Why you going to Houston?
Yes, bro. I do not feel like this is bro. I don't even feel like we're in the same house.
Why, bro?
Because, bro, I feel like not working together, so I'm out of here.
Bro, you literally come upstairs when you want to come upstairs. No, you don't come upstairs.
It's cool though. I'll be back.
That just leaves me.
You got them. You're straight.
Recently, Deshae Frost has been under a lot of drama and controversy because of his Frost-a-thon. A lot of people suspecting that he has a huge ego, has been acting out and being really weird towards not only his friends but also his family member, being his sister, as all of his actions on his most recent subathon had just been odd to a lot of people. But I'm gonna start from the very beginning with who even is Deshae Frost if you're truly unaware. Deshae Frost is a streamer slash YouTuber, and he's a pretty well-known streamer, famous in the WL community, and has collabed with many people from Kai Cenat, Your Rage, Rod, and his content is mainly girl content, which is just having girls on stream, trying to have fun with them, flirt with them, doing this and that.
Come on, you bite it.
Bite it?
Yeah.
I'll bite that.
And I told you to bite it, so bite it.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You Mr. Freak Nasty, man, for doing that with her. I don't care if this was before or after we found out she had a little, you feel me, a TD, but it's just that's not it, bro. She do OnlyFans. You on here, goddamn, talking about you finna bite her ass and all this weird shit, bro. Stand up on your own 2 feet.
You ain't gotta tell me twice.
That right there sums up a lot of Deshae's content, and I feel like it would be fine because a lot of content creators do girl content, and it's become a new wave when it comes to Twitch and even YouTube. The issue is he's not on the normal side of girl content where you're just flirting with them, maybe saying a wild thing here or there. This man takes it a step further and basically does softcore prawn when he's doing girl content, and it doesn't just extend to random girls he might meet on Twitter or even OF girls that he randomly finds. This extends to his family as well. Yes, this man uses his family to make freaky content.
He do. I ain't gonna lie, he does do that.
What? Bro, what?
Right there, that is like that weird shit. I ain't gonna lie, he's done this a few times, bro. He be doing like little weird shit, like putting BBL suits on his mama, his sister, and then like asking about their ass, and like he just do little weird ass shit for clicks. I don't know if anybody else thought that was weird. This type of shit is weird. Like, even if no matter if it's real or fake, you walking in on for real, your mama posing like in a fucking bodysuit with her ass out, taking pictures. Or even if it's fake and you said mama do this, it's just as weird either way.
What? Oh! Bro, what the f is going on, bro? What is...
For the people unaware, that was Deshae's mother in a video titled "My Mom Must Be Stopped," where he walks in on his mother taking photos on some very odd, freaky timing. And let's honestly be real, if anybody that was normal had the situation happen to them, you would not only erase your entire hard drive, but try your best to find out how to erase your memory so you would never have to relive or see that moment again in your life. And yet it's still putting it out here to his viewers, which is odd, especially if you're going to use your mother in a sexualized manner, because you're just inviting your fans to do the same and objectify her.
What do you got going on?
I'm about to do a body reveal.
You got a BBL?
Yeah.
Why are you getting a BBL, Mom?
It's not a BBL.
You are 30, 12.
Mom wasn't
67.
I'm not 60 nothing.
Mom.
Don't me like that.
What are you doing?
Oh my gosh.
That shit just weird, bro. That shit weird. Like, you just using your, I don't know, like him, I ain't gonna say, but they whole camp, they would just be using their family for content. And sometimes it'd be cool, sometimes it'd be weird. And more times than not, it's been leaning towards that weird shit. And I don't know why they be, it's really weird.
Look though, I have no.
Let me see.
You talking about let me see?
I got hips too, finally. I don't have
So you just threw that stomach to that. You thought that was okay.
Ooh, my butt does.
That's not even a real butt, Mom.
That is just my stomach.
That, open your phone.
All the hot
Open your phone. Open your phone. You know what that is?
What?
That's that. That is that.
And I was like,
Mom, that is that.
yeah.
You used to have a stomach.
Are you tired of looking online and seeing all these social media influencers and YouTubers live a life that you want to live and you don't understand how to obtain it? Are you tired of going online and seeing people flex cars and money and you don't understand what they're doing and make that happen for themselves? Well, I'm here to teach you today through Consulted by G-Dot. That's my goal, to teach you guys how to not only become millionaires and stack 6 figures every month or every year, depending on how hard you want to go with it. I'm also here to teach you how to make yourself successful with multiple streams of income. For more information, go ahead and sign up and check out my course on WAP and to Consulted by G-Dot. The link will be in the description. I can't wait to teach and help you guys make some money.
Why he is pushing the sexualization of his own mother, as he said himself, literally, mom used to have a stomach. That's insane to say in general, and then also record it, post it to hundreds of thousands of people to see and agree with you on, so that they can make even worse comments, even crazier ones. But it seems like he has that covered himself though, because his friend comes in later in that video and he asks his friend what he would do to his own mother. Again, this is your mother. Why are we doing this?
You want to show it off? Nah, you paid 20,000. Go ahead then.
I'm not wearing this.
Like, show it off. Fuck you. I'm asking you. So you telling me you hit my mama? Huh? You smack my mama?
No.
What? Exactly, bro. Look, why are you over here, bro?
And in general, who wants to post videos where their mom is doing stuff like this? And that already created a perception of Deshae that was very weird to people, because not only would he do this with his mother, but he would also do stuff like this with his sister as well.
I never saw that. I never saw that shit. I never saw Brooklyn. By default, you're weirdo for doing that shit too. I understand it's your older brother, so you just trying to, you know, get with the program. But let me tell you something. If this was your boyfriend, it would be understandable. It would still be kind of weird though. But this is your brother. Your brother just told you make that ad clap, and you just started jumping up and down. That's not okay. Brooklyn, I want to let you know, if you need help, blink twice, please.
What are you? You're being in the. What are you on right now, bro?
I'm 6 months post.
What do you mean 6 months? You posted today.
BBL.
You posted to. Are you serious?
But it doesn't take a genius to see this and be like, man, obviously this content is fake. I mean, even the 12-year-olds that are probably watching this could understand that and put that together. But it is still very odd that his way of creating content was using his family members in sexual ways, his sister to his mother, and it makes you wonder how far would he go for content if he's willing to go and cross this type of a line. Because you gotta put yourself in his shoes. He woke up that day, thought of that idea of like, man, mom, I need you to pretend to take sexualized photos with somebody on the ground position, and I'm gonna act like I walked in on you and get really upset. Like, what? And you're probably sitting there wondering, if this is supposed to be a video talking about Deshae subathon, then why are you even mentioning this? Well, I wanted to bring this up so you could understand who Deshae was beforehand. This is somebody who definitely is focused on getting money, focused on getting views, and doesn't seem too passionate about the content that he's making. At least if you're making content like this, maybe he does love waking up in the morning, turning off his alarm clock, and then going, man, let me text my mom to make sure she can buy the best lingerie so I can walk in on her and act like I am truly upset that she is taking all types of photos to post on Instagram or do something else sexualized with it. I highly doubt that, but who knows, maybe that is the truth. But recently he decided to do a subathon, which is just when Twitch streamers do an entire live stream where they have a timer, and once the timer ends, they will end the stream. But if you give them subs, then you will add time to the timer and they won't end the stream until the timer ends. Deshae was shooting for 30 days like Kai, who did a Mothbiathon, doing an entire live stream for a month straight. He would call this the Frostathon, doing an entire live stream with him and his sister, and of course other people from his family like his mother. Now, do downplay Deshae's subathon, as I'm pretty sure there could have been a lot of people clipping certain things or even talking about it in general, but I wasn't seeing many things about it until I hopped on Twitter one day and saw a clip of a girl running with Deshae pointing the camera at her, but she had no shirt on, and yet he was still recording it, live streaming it, everything. Now, I'm no genius, but having things like this appear on your stream makes me wonder if what you're actually streaming is anything of value. Again, not to discredit him, but it just feels like this type of content is for younger kids who are addicted to stroking that chicken and not actually there for entertainment value, but for a completely different reason. Now, I couldn't find context for that clip, unfortunately, but it was crazy to see, and this wasn't the only clip of him being freaky. As I showed in the beginning, he does this regularly when he is on stream, and there were other clips when he started to bring on guests like E. Kane of him getting caught doing other sexual acts while live.
Yeah, before we even get into this, I seen a couple of these clips and I ain't gonna lie. Can we stop making girls like this famous, bro? Like, why we gotta make girls like E. Kane famous, G? That's like they put, like, it's just weird shit. It's just a lot of weird shit. I know her for being famous for pretty much getting cheated on, fighting with her baby daddy. She talking about she got a train ran on her, all this extra shit. And like she's down there making this shit cool to these young females. Now I'm not just saying we gotta stop with the hoes getting representation. We gotta stop with all these street niggas getting representation too, especially all these street rappers getting signed. Can we get some more lyrical artists to get signed? Because I'm tired of this gangster rapping, this burnt music. We gotta change the culture, man. What the fuck?
Me personally, I actually think
there's no way he just did that, bro. There's no way he just on stream. Like that's some shit you not even supposed to do with your main girl. That's some shit you not even supposed to do with your worst eater. What the fuck you? And she with it. She threw her legs up like, yeah, like she don't care about being on stream or nothing. Like I don't know if that makes him. He thinks that make him look lit. It don't, bro.
think Riz content or flirting content on Twitch is funny as hell to watch. Bringing on a girl and having them talk or flirt with other guys and having the guys troll trying to get content or clips out of it can be entertaining at times. This isn't any of that. And then lately it doesn't seem like that's what he's doing, or recently, or at any point in time, because this again just seems like softcore prawn. Why are we doing stuff like this on a live stream? It just doesn't make any sense. And these are most of the clips you would actually be seeing of the Deshae Frost subathon. Not any clips of him being entertaining, fun, or doing stuff like that. More of him just being with E-Kane once he had brought her on, and them doing very freaky ass things on live stream, which just seems to be the norm for him. Now, I don't know if your attention span is that low, but me personally, getting on and watching somebody flirt with girls 24/7 for 30 days straight doesn't seem like that crazy of entertaining content. And apparently Deshae thought the same thing, so he happened to bring on guests from time to time. And the people that were streaming were again Deshae and his sister. One of the guests that were brought on was E-Kane, and you saw in those freak ass clips what type of situations they were getting into. And another guest that was brought on was Rula, which started a lot of controversy once he was there.
You know, she was cool, but then she started putting her hands on me too much. I don't like that. I was overstimulated, y'all. You ain't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. Bye, ho.
It is what it is.
Bye, ho. Crossfaded. What do I look like trying to actually like talk to a girl while she like that?
Nah.
I'm not trying to do none of that.
Unfortunately, it did not go as well as they would expect bring on Rula, as he was very entertaining and just being himself and just having fun and entertaining the chat, while also spending more time with Brooklyn than he was really with Deshae. So effectively taking away Brooklyn from Deshae and also stealing the audience away from Deshae. And it seems like he has a very huge ego, because he did not like that at all. And his reaction, instead of just being like, all right, man, let me up my content, man, let me collab with them, let me do stuff with them so that we can all be chill together, is to basically throw a fit and say, as you saw in the beginning of this video, he's just gonna leave because he doesn't feel like it's a whole family thing that's going on anymore.
Why you booking your flight?
I'm out of here.
Why?
I'm going to Houston.
Why
You going to Houston?
What's in Houston
Yes, bro,
though?
I do not feel like this shit is so good, bro. Dead ass.
What's in Houston?
In the same house. I'm out of
Why,
here.
bro?
Because, bro, I feel like shit is not working together, so.
What does that
I'm outta
even
here.
mean?
No, you literally come upstairs when you want to come upstairs.
No,
you
I'm
don't
back.
come upstairs.
It's cool, though. I'll be back, nigga. But.
It is a subathon. It is a. That just leaves me.
Doing your
You
sister
got that?
bogus too in front of
I'm
him.
straight.
Thought you got that nigga. This nigga not getting paid to be here for real.
You can come upstairs. Why
I feel
do
like
you...
I'm doing this by myself.
How?
I am.
We're about to do a whole camping segment.
But you're not getting what I'm saying.
You gotta come upstairs. Sometimes, like, we don't
What it
come...
sound like basically is he want everybody on his dick on his stream so he can go up and he can get all the money. He wasn't expecting his sister to do a subathon at the same time upstairs. So now he mad that people really preferring her content over his. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I was watching this shit, I would too. I saw she had Jada Waiter on her shit. Her and Rula upstairs tweaking. They look like they like, you feel me, like each other a little bit. It's more, you feel me? It's more real content going up there besides the freak shit. A lot of people didn't come there for your ass, you horny midget. A lot of niggas came there for your sister.
We don't gotta come downstairs all the time. You gotta Like when I was feeling like that, when I was
It's
feeling
not
like
about
that,
coming
I don't know what to
upstairs.
do.
It's not
and
coming
shit.
about coming upstairs or anything.
So what's it about?
Now, as I already showed you before, Deshae already had his own guest on, that one being E. Kane, who was there for a while, and those two spent a lot of time together. So it doesn't logically make sense to put together that, hey, maybe he's upset because Rula's here and he's spending a lot of time with Brooklyn, but that would be the only thing. Yet he was doing the same exact thing, not really spending as much time with his sister when E. Kane was there, and yet everything was fine. But when it's him not getting as much attention, and even the special guest not giving me attention he wants, and instead spending that time with his sister, it seems like everything becomes an issue all of a sudden. And yet he wants it to be a family type of subathon, when earlier in the same subathon it wasn't that, and he was okay with it when he was the one getting the attention, the views, everything else from it. But now, since it's not him and it's still basically the same thing, not a family subathon, just them section off, it's an issue. And his sister even gave him a solution to feel like if he didn't feel like he was included or felt like things were too much separated, and he can go upstairs to where she's streaming and do stuff with her. And yet she brought up the same point of, hey, when I was feeling the exact same way, I went out of my way and took the initiative to come down here and see you. Yet when it's him who has to do that, he doesn't want to. Instead, basically wants to throw a fit like a child and leave. Even his chat was talking about it, him being weird, talking about some Deshae, spamming it all. So obviously this is gonna cause some conflict, and maybe even some things happen off stream, which actually they did. I would show you, but it was literally just a mute-a-thon. They muted their mic when Deshae, Brooklyn, and Rula were all in a room talking, and then a little bit later, Rula ended up leaving. He had made jokes earlier talking about he was gonna leave, and they were trolling about it. I put trolling in quotes because he was saying that he was gonna leave, but didn't show any like flights or anything, and people around him kept saying he was trolling. But one day he literally just got up, left, and didn't tell any of that.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't.
She started crying. I think she really liked him, and I think she enjoyed his company, and I think her brother made it weird and awkward, and then he was kind of like, you know, the nigga had to make a decision, like, I ain't finna be here and kick it with this weird ass nigga, I'm finna go about my business. I feel like that's really what happened, and she feels away because, you know, it was good content, she probably liked the nigga, they was vibing, even if she ain't like him on that level, like, they was cool. Now she damn near alone because it's Shay downstairs, and this nigga don't look like he give a damn.
Just talk to him after.
He's not answering.
He's probably on a flight.
Yeah, he's probably on a flight.
Me or Deshae will call him.
Y'all had a disagreement or something?
She has to talk to him. She doesn't really know.
She crying on stream, it's fucked up, like, you got the whole family
I
there,
just
baby
hope
just
it's
sitting
not
there.
because of me. That's the only thing. Like I just really hope so.
It's not. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. You can't put so much on yourself down and make you feel like, oh, it's because of me. Like, bro, he's not no weirdo. Will is probably one of the most genuine guys I've seen.
With a reaction like this, it would be obvious that Deshae's chat was turning on him more and more as the days went on, because it just felt very odd that Rula felt like himself, just his presence, him being there, was an issue to their entire subathon, to the point where instead of telling people that he was getting up and leaving, he just got up and vanished one day as they all woke up and just saw that he wasn't there anymore and not even answering their calls. This personally left a lot of people wanting to know what happened, at least from Rula's side, and because he had signed an NDA, he was unable to talk about anything directly, but he had sparked up a stream and started to talk about things in a different way. Instead of just saying outright what happened on the Deshae Frostathon, he puts it in movie terms, calling Deshae and his family the actors and referring to it in that specific way as if it was a movie.
Are the best liars on the planet, because they can make you believe that a character is real in real life. They can make you care about them. And you'll see them in real life and be like, that's a character. That's not even that person you don't even recognize them as a regular human being. You see them as what? Just what they showed you. Just what they're able to infiltrate your brain and make you believe that there's something that they're not. Okay? Actors have a director. The directors can't really do anything. They orchestrate all of it. Director is never in the camera, but they are orchestrating everything behind the way that the characters act, the way that the characters move, the way that they talk. The whole persona that the actors get is given to them by the director. Go out there. This is what you got to do. Get this. Understand this. Go out there and make them believe it. Now you start getting critics on the movie. The critics start seeing this ain't no real movie. This movie is fake. This movie, all of this editing. What is all this? None of this is organized. None of this looks like it is entertaining. Who's watching this? Who's entertained by this? Without doing a correct background check, you inevitably brought someone who didn't have to try to outshine and make the movie better than what it was. To the point to where you had to shut the whole movie down.
Yeah.
Because the critics loved them, the audience loved them, your audience didn't even want to mess with you no more. That came in and took the whole over. Is why movies nowadays do not work, because there's no real organic material involved with crafting a movie now. It's just copy and paste. See what I seen in this movie, try to make it do over here, bare minimum effort, let's try it and put it out. I don't even care, as long as I make a little bit of money back, I'm cool.
To break down everything Ruler just said, he's basically saying that
Deshae Frost is scripting all this shit. He trying to, like, basically how I got it from it, his mama is like the manager, and like not the manager but the director, and Deshae and Brooklyn kind of go with everything that's going, like they just go with whatever, like they just do anything to make some money type shit. And that is 100% true. He basically took cuts and that shit, tried to recreate it, but did like the most bare minimum effort. Like you invited E. Kane on it, like that was gonna do. And then you didn't even like tweak with her, and like, you feel me? You wasn't even tweaking with her, like you was just on some real freaky shit. Like I don't know, but basically I feel where Rule coming from. I kind of figured Deshae made him uncomfortable because he was kicking up more Brooklyn towards the end anyway.
Frost and his family are overall just actors. Not really the family, but two main people in it, which is Deshae himself and his mother. His mother being the director, Deshae being the actor, and mainly only there to make money. As he said at the very end, it's just copy and paste stuff. He saw how well Kai Sabathon went and decided he's gonna put his own spin on it and do his own thing. But he didn't have any content plan. He didn't have anything specific that he wanted to do, and he wasn't doing anything too original. He just basically did the same thing, copy and paste. Not even that Kai did, but just that he had already been doing, trying to bring girls on and flirt with them. Copy and paste in the exact same thing. Nothing too innovative. And again, bringing himself into it, he is talking about how when he came, a lot of people gravitated toward him because he was just trying to have fun, be entertaining, make everybody laugh. And yet that caused such a conflict with Deshae because of how much attention that he was getting, that he ended up just having him leave. And he felt like he had to leave, so he just did himself. And even outside of the whole Ruler situation, as I mentioned earlier, the subathon really wasn't that planned. There wasn't much content, and because of that, he got a lot of hate for it. So when you add that plus what happened with Ruler and the way he seemed like he had a huge ego because of the attention that he was lacking, this caused a lot of hate to be thrown his way. So even after all this got kind of sorted out, where they weren't mentioning it as much, and towards the end of Deshae's subathon, he still was upset about all the hate that he was receiving.
I don't like getting emotional in front of people, but thank y'all, man. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all so much, bro. I've been going through hella shit on here. Hella shit. And I've had to go through it and push, bro. Push all the time. And I've had to push through all the time and keep a straight face and be good and not show. But y'all dead ass, like, y'all been there for me every single time. And I thank everybody, bro. Like, I think For Your Will. I think Lito up next. For Your Will. We're going to end, but let's get For Your Will's Instagram and stuff so we can talk to him and we can I'm gonna send him something. King Trippin', everybody, all my mods, Only Amari, Cisco, everybody, bro. Fly, Nia, man, everybody in here. I appreciate y'all. Like, y'all don't understand, bro. This was hard as fuck. This was hard, bro. This was hard, bro. Like, going through all this and being able to do this, and bro, I needed my family for sure. I couldn't have done this without my family, bro.
Now, you can call this fake, you can call this acting, you could say whatever you want and be like, he's not actually that truly upset. You cannot say it's not sort of deserved. You can act a certain way and then be surprised when you receive the treatment that you have been handing out to other people. And even a little bit after this, he ended up taking a break from streaming and came back recently with an apology. And I'm gonna be honest, it is kind of one of the saddest apologies I've ever seen a YouTuber slash streamer slash content creator do, because he's not really saying much of anything. He's just, a lot of words are being said, but nothing of real substance.
That was a trip. I'm not gonna lie, that was a trip. And honestly, I've been seeing, like, the past couple of days, I haven't really been on my phone for real, like TikTok and stuff like that, because everything has just been like, you know what I mean, whatever. But I've been seeing things, you know what I'm saying, and all these things, and I kind of just try to stay off and try to really just, I don't know. I'm just not gonna lie, bro. I know it might sound weird,
But I'm low-key glad that that shit happened to me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm low-key glad that that shit happened to me because I feel like I'm so used to like.
Man, he trying to put God in it, nigga. You was tripping. You got on a power trip. You too freaky with the vibes, and you got to sit your ass down. That's what it sounds like to me. Sit your crazy ass down and stop being over freaky with the damn vibes. You're trying to do too damn much. You're trying to milk this shit. Stop milking that shit. Go get some help, nigga.